Hello there, my name is Jaden. I have had the absolute blessing of coming across John a little over a year ago now, which seems absolutely crazy because so much has changed in my 3D external life since then. So as I just reflect back in this moment, there has been so much uncovering and me stepping into my full potential. I have always felt like there was this glowing ball deep inside me of potential that held my passion, my creativity, that was covered up with layers and layers of, to be honest, felt like darkness and heaviness. Before that, I had spent years reading self-help books and trying to analytically figure out what was going on and who I am. And it wasn't until taking that hand, that help and support from John, that I have able to intuitively uncover and really step into who I am. So when I first met him, I was au pairing. I had just moved to the Mount, got done with my yoga training, and in this weird stage of am I just traveling, anticipating hopefully a extension on my visa, or am I ready to really step into my passions, which is women's health and working in that? And after our first session, it was less than a month, and I got offered a full-time yoga teaching job, which felt very expansive for me. The stories in my mind told me I wasn't ready, but it did feel so right and like an absolute gift from the universe. That was the first chance I have gotten to really put myself out there and hold space for others. And I did that for a while, and then there became a point where I got the strongest intuitive nudge to go work at these retreats down south to become a retreat leader. And that once again felt expansive, but the intuitive feeling inside me was so strong that I wasn't afraid to take that leap and go for it. John and I have had several sessions throughout this whole story, and I worked down there for a while, had a beautiful experience, learned so much, and continued to open up and step into me. And then once again, there became a point where my intuition was like, okay, next we're going back to the Mount actually, and stepping into starting your own business, starting your own retreats. I felt like I had all of this energy I was ready to share with the world. And I guess back to that ball of energy I had felt inside, it no longer felt inside. It truly, like in this moment, feels like it is fully me. And there's not any concern or fear of being that full light. And yeah, so now I'm in a space where I am ready to see all of those fears, all of those thoughts, and step into being my own boss, I guess, and creating a space where I connect and empower lots of other women. And that feels so freaking exciting to me. I truly didn't think it would happen this fast, but it has been a quick journey once you step into this, into your power. But just, I guess, a little bit about our sessions and my experience. The first time I saw John, I think it was only 5 seconds within being in his beautiful space, his energy, that I was in tears. And I'm not gonna lie, there was so much resistance and feeling confronted by how seen he makes you feel. Like he truly sees beyond all of this mask that I had worked so long to put on. And it was really scary for me. But within talking to him within only a couple minutes, and building this relationship throughout our sessions, have never felt so safe and seen in a beautiful way by another human being. I realized I had lots of past lifetimes, I guess, where I didn't feel safe around male energies, even a lot of female energies as well. And I was afraid of actually opening up my heart because of what had happened in my past lifetimes. And going back into those past lifetimes, I could be there and see what had happened, and we cleared and cleansed those. And there's always a lesson from those lifetimes, and we will carry that burden of whatever happened with us continuously. Our soul will carry it with us if we can't clear and cleanse it. So doing this work right now has just felt I'm just like really grateful and happy for all of my future days. Yeah, so there was a lot of, I guess, things that made sense of why I was the way I was, and releasing that. You can feel the energetic release. You can look back at it and be like, oh, there's not really a tie to it anymore. A huge part of my story has to do with my menstrual cycle, which is actually why I am stepping into this area of work. But I had lost my period for a number of years. I hadn't felt safe or connected to my womb space at all. And there were several lifetimes of miscarriage, abortion, tragic things that had happened to make me feel disconnected to that. And since working with John, I had lost my period for well over 6 years. And as of right now, I have a very regular, consistent cycle, and am living in tune and cyclically with that. I used to be so in my masculine energy, that go, 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 and feeling quite numb to emotion. Hadn't really cried in years. And since then, I feel like a woman. And so in my feminine energy, I feel beautiful, sexy, alive. Words that I wouldn't have used in the same sentence as my name over a year ago. Yeah, so I just feel very grateful for both John and Tammy. They have felt like such huge supporters as I'm in a foreign country without my own family. And I know that they're always a voice message away, a walk on the beach away, and connecting and spreading their love and light with so many people. So I am so grateful that John has done the work and now can help others walk this path as well. So I am eternally grateful for John and everyone that also feels the calling to work with him. Listen to that calling. It's your intuition. And yeah, much love.